Hey, and welcome to another episode of the Taylor Plans Comedy Podcast. Me, your host, Taylor President, episode 78. I think we're uncanceled. I think we're not canceled anymore. There's lots of people in the DMs over the last few weeks. 6 weeks and 6 days. Almost 7 weeks. Let's just call it what it is. We've been off the air for 7 weeks. So many people are in the DMs. They wouldn't talk to us last year around. They wouldn't talk to us 7 years, 7 years, 7 years. It's been 7 years. 7 months ago, I said a dead guy looked like oatmeal. He was really nice. I liked him. Told the eulogy about him. Said what he meant to me. All people could take away was how upset they were that I said that he looked like oatmeal. I don't know. I say he looked like a dehydrated fruit of some kind. I don't know. I make up a different insult every time just to piss on everybody that was upset. The moral of the story is everyone's reached out. Everyone's apologized, and I have won. Um, we're not canceled anymore. I got in a car accident. I got in a car accident. I'm not allowed to talk about it because it's currently being investigated. But I got hit. My car was totaled. I went, let's see. I went to urgent care and I was diagnosed with a concussion. And I went to physical therapy today. And if I had to do all those things, those are not indicators of someone that is okay. So we're working it out. We're figuring it out. I got a new car. I had to pay for most of it myself, which is, it's whatever. It's fine. I saved a shit ton of money to buy a house. And I used, how much did I used a lot to buy the car. But I bought a 2025 Honda HR-V EXL. I bought I love Hondas. Hondas are my car. Those are my car. I love Hondas. I love people that like Hondas. Is this thing even on? It is on. I thought I was talking to myself for a good minute. But that's my car. I love all Hondas. I'd rather have a Honda than actually no, I'd rather have a Lamborghini than a Honda because I could just sell it and buy 17 Hondas and drive them into people's house. I don't know. I don't know what I would do with 17 Hondas. I wouldn't give them to any of you. That's for goddamn sure. But we're not canceled anymore, and that's the moral of the story. Watching The Last of Us season two. And before I get into that, thank you guys for everybody who reached out. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you to new friends and old. We're still doing horror movies every day. We're still doing horror movie reviews every single day. Fuck my back, dude. That's the thing about being a car accident. My back fucking sucks. It sucks. It's not good. Um, my lower back sucks. Dude, I've been having problems at work with my knees for whatever reason. I'm like, they didn't hurt during the accident, but I don't know. I don't remember what happened during the accident. I was knocked unconscious. I don't really remember what happened. The car hit my car so hard that I just blacked out, I guess. So I don't remember anything that happened. All I know is if I sit for long enough, your boy gets dizzy. If I sit for a little bit, your boy gets dizzy, and I don't know. I have headaches all day. Sucks, but whatever. I can go to work, and that rules. I can't stay at work for like 9 hours anymore, but I can work a shift, and then I have to go home as soon as your boy's knees start to like give out. But you know what? My knees are good for like 6 hours before they give out. I mean, I gotta push it at 5, but whatever. What are you gonna do? All right, what are you gonna do? The Last of Us, season two. It's not going well. They're adapting it perfectly from the video game to the television. HBO, great job. I like it. I don't know about the acting. The girl that plays Abby, I don't know. I can't. I don't know if I like the girl that plays Abby. But everything else is good. Bella Ramsey's here or there. I don't know. I give her a 5 out of 10. I don't hate her. I don't love her. She's just fine. She's all right. My main problem with the story is that people can't just get over the gayness. The gayness is fine. Why it's 2025. Why is this an issue? I don't care about gay. Do you care about gay? And I don't care about gay to the level where it's like you are just as unimportant as I am, gay person. You are unimportant. I'm unimportant. Who cares? It's just like I see two guys kissing on the TV screen. It might as well be a guy and a girl. I don't care. Who cares? I do not give a shit. So that's weird. I don't understand why people are up in arms about that. Jacking off to religious people because it feels wrong. These are just notes that I've written down over the last 7 weeks. We got a lot to get to. I'm probably going to shorten the podcast to 30 minutes. And that might be to the dismay or to the excitement of some people. Who knows? Who knows? You might be into the shorter podcast, but it's going to be 10 minutes shorter. We're only doing 30 minutes. After the car accident, I don't know if I can sit here. I don't know if I can sit here for that long. I got my apple juice, happily. Um, Jacking off to religious people because it feels wrong. I don't know if I like or don't like religious people. I just know that they have a lot to say. The only combatants to the annoyance of religious people is to jack off to pictures of them. It is the only way to get revenge. It's the only way to get revenge. It's actually the only way to get revenge on anybody that has wronged you. You print out a picture of their face and you just squirt on it. And it's fine. It's fine. It feels wrong, but it's not. It's the only way to get palpable revenge. You can touch it as a tangible picture and you're excreting fluids of pleasure onto the face, hopefully in the eyes, because it stings. So I've heard. Um, how to break up with someone. Folks, the people at my work are very sad. This one person is in a fight with their partner. I'm not going to specify because I don't want to say he, she. Listen, I'm not into the he, she pronoun shit. Whatever you want to be called is fine, but at this point, it is annoying. It is very annoying. I'm a they. It's just annoying. I don't. You should be able to be called whatever you want to be called, but it's still annoying, right? Like, I don't want to take away your rights, but it's still allowed to annoy me. Like, fuck, really with this shit again? You know what I mean? It's like that. I'm not intolerant of it, but it's still like, ugh, again. I'll roll my eyes and groan. I'll still do what you want. Um, you tell someone you don't want to be with them anymore. I don't see what the problem with that is. Why do you have to be unresponsive and depressed for like 6 months after a breakup? Is it really that important? I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this right now with 100% certainty. If my girlfriend walked up to me right now and was like, it's over, I would pack smiling. I don't know. I don't know what that says about me, but I'm just saying I would just be happy for the next chapter of my life. Granted, I'm old. I am 38 years old. I will be 39 in like 6 months. And do you know what happens after 39? I will be 40 next year. In 2026, I will be 40 years old. That's depressing because I look horrible. I I don't know. It looked like my mom fucked a frog. Like I don't understand how I got this way. I have these crazy stick out. What were we talking about before this? Before I started getting self-deprecating? And I want you to know my self-deprecating is not, and I'm gonna clip this. This is gonna turn into a clip. 9 minutes and 23 seconds. My self-deprecating is not because I need attention. It's because I know what's going on. I know I look like the warthog from Lion King. I'm not here to dispute that. I'm just trying to make you laugh at something that we all know. You look at me, you're like, oh, that looks like a trash can with the lid off of it. I know. I know I look terrible. I know I'm gross. And it's not, oh, you're so cute. I don't need that. That's fine. You can keep that. This is just for comedy. What was I saying? I don't know. These people are like, they this person's going through it, a breakup at work. I don't know. He shows up. He doesn't say anything. He's just give me some drinks. My God, okay. You know what I mean? I get him some drinks. I'm like, what's up, man? How you doing? Just give me some drinks. I'm like, dude, don't quit being such a pussy. I can't deal with the like you break up with someone and it's the end of your life. Really? Like, are we really in our 30s? Do we really think that we're never going to meet someone? You go on Tinder, you meet someone the next day. I don't mean to be insensitive about this, but how long have you been on this planet? Do you not know the way that things work? Once your brain no longer is chemically binded to someone, you can move on. The only thing that I worry about is what am I going to do when my cats die? My cat just climbed into my lap right now. She's sitting in my lap right now. Her name's Broody, and she's a brown tabby cat. That is an attachment I'm not going to be able to live without. When my cat dies, I hope that I die. I don't want to live longer than my cats. And I know you could just get new cats. Absolutely not. My cats are the one thing tethering me to this earth. If it wasn't for my cats, I would blow my brains out because I hate being here. Taxes blow, working blows. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not depressed. I'm just realistic. Like, do I want politics? Do I want to do 4 years of this administration? No. Do I want to hear people talking about this administration? No. But you know what's equally annoying? People that hate this administration. I can't believe he's doing this today. Like, I don't want to hear it. I hate both sides. I don't like the bipartisan system that we have. I don't understand why there's nothing else. Is this what goes on in Canada too? There's a hot fortune teller lady that I follow, and she's got to have it better than me living in Canada, doing what she does, telling people what their future is while they have, I don't know what his name is, Trudeau. No, they just had a fucking, you guys just had an election. I don't know what you have. But yeah, I don't get in our 30s how we don't understand how to break up with someone, right? You could even text them. I love a text message breakup. It's my favorite thing. They're my favorite thing. You text someone. I mean, at our age, you're probably living with someone. You're probably living under the same room with the person that you're with. So what do? It's just, if you've been with someone for a long time, I get that it's hard. If you're married, I get that it's hard. But doesn't it make more sense to be happy and just understand that you have a chemical attraction to you have a your brain chemistry is used to the presence of one person. So you go enough time without that person and your brain is now used to the chemistry of you by yourself. So now you've acclimated to a solitary environment. Now you can bring somebody in. But I it's just I don't know, it's the same thing with like alcohol or with vaping or smoking, whatever you're into. Like people can get over this. It's not a brick wall. It's a chain link fence. It's just you have to climb up it and you have to climb down. I don't know. I had got an MRI because of the car accident. I I have to tell you, an MRI is the most terrifying thing that I've ever done in my entire. I would rather get in another car accident. I would rather get in a car accident and die than do another MRI. I would. There's no way. There's no fucking way. If my lawyer called me and was like, "Yo, you have to do another MRI," I'm backing out. I'm like, I don't know what we're doing here, but I'm not doing another MRI. There's no way. There's no way I'm doing another MRI. It's absolutely not happening. That so you go into this tube, they put you on your back, and you lay down, and you go into this. They slide you up into this tube, and it's like it's a closed tube, so you can't see out, you can't see up. You look like you're in an enclosed space. Okay, cool. Do your X-rays, it's fine. But then out of nowhere in this tube, all these noises start to happen in this fucking thing. And it's like, am I in an internet router? It sounds like AOL. Like I'm waiting for the guy to tell me that I've got mail. but it never happens. It's just like I'm like these sound like noises from Love on the Spectrum. What is going on? Is one of them trapped inside this machine? Are they trying to get out? It's like I'm like I'm at a rave now. I'm stuck inside a speaker at a rave. What the fuck? And they're like, just close your eyes. It's gonna be okay. I close my eyes and my brain immediately goes to like, you're gonna die in here. Like, close your eyes. An MRI, I can't. And so many people reached out and were like, yo, that is terrible. It is the worst fucking experience that you could ever have. We hate it. But like, these people are like, we've been to multiple MRIs. What? You've d what? You've done multiple one MRI for me. One. I'll never do it again. I would rather be killed. I would rather die. I would rather die than do that again. You're just being dramatic. Not true. Give me a gun. I'll blow my brains out right here. I would rather do that than do an MRI. I would rather do that than be inconvenienced in the slightest way. If you were like, hey man, you got to go to court to dispute a ticket. Blow my brains out. Just blow them out. But including the fact that I have to go do an MRI, absolutely. Put one on both sides. Put them on both sides so I don't miss. Sometimes my equilibrium's been off since the car accident. Let's make sure I do the job right. Both sides. That's how I would do it. They'd find me with two smoking guns, two holes, and they'd be like, we've never seen this before. He's got two holes in his head. He had an MRI scheduled today. I understand. Everybody would understand. Yeah, I don't want to be in that thing. I don't want to do it. I understand. I got knocked out. My head's got to get looked at. They only scanned my back. I might have to go again. Not going. Not going to go. I'm use this in court. I'm not going to get another MRI. I'd rather double tap myself, and that's all I have to say about it. I'm not speaking about this anymore. That's all I have to say. I got a new car. I got a new car. It's the only time I've ever had a new car in my life. And like I said, I had to pay a lot, but thanks tariffs, I got a 2025 Honda HR-V EXL. It's the top of the line of whatever they sell as a Honda. I'm very happy with it. I love it. Every time I get in it, it makes me smile. I'm very, very grateful to have had a working body that could work enough and save enough to afford the new car. That was really cool. I'm really happy about it. Um, what's the next thing? I saw this movie called The Perfection, and there's a lot of amputees in it. There's not a lot of amputees in it. There's just one amputee, and she has her stump out a lot, like the stump of her old like she loses her arm, right? So she's got a stump. The way that that heals is horrific. It heals like lips. It looks like that's what your stump looks like. Just two perked out lips. It's absolutely terrible. And I want everyone to know right now, if you've lost a limb before, you keep that fucking stump covered up because you're disgust. You are a fucking disgusting human being. How? It's gross. You can't get something to put on there? Like put a little decoration. I don't want the way the skin heals is like a fold and it's got lines in it. It's so insanely gross. And I know that that's an ableist thing to say, but oh, maybe don't lose your fucking limb, dumbass. How about that? Maybe you should have thought, I don't know, maybe learn how to ride an escalator. I don't know. How'd you lose that shit? You left your feet there and it sucked you into the stairs. That's your fault. Don't make us suffer by having to stare at your disgusting stump. God damn it. I've seen trees that got chopped down prettier than the way that your limbs heal. God. The boaters called a kid gay. I I saw a video about this kid. He's on a boat, and there are these other boaters. I don't know. This isn't really worth talking about. I don't know. I want to talk about Kanye. Kanye blows his cousin. I got to talk about that. See, so much has happened since I have last been on the air. Kanye puts out a song, I gave my cousin head. And a lot of people are saying it's AI. And you know what? It might be AI, but is AI using Kanye West's Twitter? Because Kanye said, I'm gay. I'm a Nazi. I'm not gay, which is crazy to say. That's a crazy thing to say. I'm a Nazi. I'm not gay. That's crazy. You rather what? Huh? It is the craziest thing to say that I've ever heard in my entire life. He, I guess, when he was a little kid, Kanye West blew his cousin from age 6 to 11, 6 to 12 for a long time, for 4 to 5 years. He blew his cousin. And because they would look at dirty magazines together and they would feel feelings. And I guess Kanye West had like a weird family life. I don't know anything about Kanye West, but he posted on Twitter a song called Cousins, and you play it, and it's like it does sound very AI-esque, but in short, it's just he's just like, I gave my cousin head. I gave my cousin head, something, something. I don't know. It's not very catchy. It's not very good. It's not the best thing he's ever done. It doesn't have his flair on it like all of his other songs do. But admitting to that is crazy. And I don't know. I don't know if he's okay. I don't know what's going on, but he's insane. Wrestling is gay. Wrestling, I gotta tell you, I gotta tell you that wrestling is very gay. I will defend old wrestling. My FYP is full of wrestling from like, I guess they call it the Attitude Era, which just propels the narrative of it being gay. But hear me out. There were some good times. Stone Cold Steve Austin taught me how to be a man. He taught me how to drink apple juice. I love him very much. Um, he loves cats. I love cats. He has a farm. I would have a farm if I didn't just buy a car. Uh, but the way it is now, I think I wrote wrestling is gay because I was at work the other day and I cannot tell you who walked up to me and asked me if we were playing WrestleMania. He walks up, I'm sorry, he waddles up like an animal would do and asks me, excuse me. Fuck, dude. Yeah. Are you guys playing WrestleMania? I'm like, WrestleMania? Like, what are you, fucking Elmer Fudd? Are you looking for a rabbit right now? He's like, no, I want WrestleMania. I'm like, dude, I don't know. I said no. Listen, he's gonna pull out a gun and he's gonna try shooting rabbits in the middle of a restaurant that I work at. I don't know. Are you uh WrestleMania? No, no, there's no wrestle. Get out of here. WrestleMania. I don't know. I just felt the need to write that down. Pope Francis died. I can't tell you how many children's buttholes are just fully prepared to be open now. Before Pope Francis died, Catholic children slept like this. Their buttholes were so tight. You couldn't fit anything in there. I don't know how they wiped. I don't know how they shit. I don't know how anything came in or out of those buttholes. If you're a kid, I don't know why anything's going in. But there's definitely nothing coming out because the fear of God is in you as a Catholic child with Pope Francis, the butthole taker of Bagger Vance, whatever they call him, the Spanish butthole grabber. I don't know what you call that guy, but he has had so many children's anuses. God almighty. Today we let a sigh of relief as Pope Francis goes into the ground and all the butt hymens with him. You will not be missed, Pope Francis. Shame on you. Shame on you. I hope they could bury you 90 feet into the ground and it still wouldn't be deep enough to keep the buttholes of children safe from you and your fingers. God, I hope nobody smelled them before you put in the ground. Um, we already talked about The Last of Us. What does this say? RFK actually sucks. I have to make a declaration because a couple, like maybe a year ago, months ago, I don't know, this podcast has been going on for a long time. Um, I made a declaration that I would vote for RFK because I didn't like Joe Biden and I did not like Donald Trump. Turns out RFK fucking sucks too. He sucks too. I don't do a very good RFK impression, but if you put metal in a blender, that is what he sounds like. RFK sounds like TV static, and it's terrible. And I don't think he has a brain. I don't. I think that during his campaign, when he conceded, we were all enamored with him because we thought that he was less R-worded than than the incumbent president and the former president. Nope. All three, stupid as shit. All three, not good choices. And you know what? I don't know. I don't know. What is my next? Yeah, I'm very ashamed. I'm very ashamed that I said that. I'm backtracking and telling you that RFK sucks. I do not like RFK. What's the next note? There is nothing anyone can do if you jack off to their girlfriend. It's the forbidden fruit of jacking off. That is true. I don't know when I wrote that. I don't know when I wrote that. But there is nothing anyone you could do if you jack off to their girlfriend. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I want everybody to know that. You might have a boyfriend. You might be off the table for a lot of people. Not for jacking off. Anyone can jack off to you. I just want you to know that. Mudbutt at work. I worked a UFC event. Oh God, this was a while ago. I worked a UFC event a long time ago, and I had diarrhea. I had diarrhea so bad that I could not stay on the floor. I every 30 minutes I'd have to go back to the bathroom, and I cannot tell you what it was for me. I might have been from eating food at my work. God forbid. I think it was. I think I had a pizza at work. I think I had a pizza at work, and it ended up giving me mud butt, and I had to go to the bathroom a bunch of times. Shout out to Alex for working for me. Dude, I love you. Sorry that they pulled you from Beer Box to have to work my section because I had diarrhea. I went home. I went home and I pooped two more times and then I went to bed. It was bad. It was not good. We need to tell we need to tell our kids that they suck. It is true. We need to have a conversation with our children. They're not special and their finger paintings are shit. I don't know. Some of these things I have written down did not age well. Did not age well. You should tell your kids they suck though. You don't the ride home from the baseball game, you're like, you know why you didn't hit very well today? You fucking suck. Why can't we tell our kids that? Why can't we tell our kids that they suck? No, no, no. This was a good topic because it just took me a second. Some of these things that I may have written a long time ago, but the fire still ignites in the belly when I read it. It just takes me a second because I'm concussed. Um, it really you really should. You know what I mean? Like you never look at kids and they're missing teeth and you're just like, "What are you from Florida?" Well, you never want to question like you know what I mean? You should. You should be able to. I don't know why we don't do that. We're very nice to kids and you should be nice to everyone, not just because they're kids. But I mean, if your kid's getting a little fat, why not be, Marlon, what's up with those tits? You're a guy and you're 12. Why do you have tits? Should we go get you a dress? Are you transitioning? What's going on? I bet you really like your mom, don't you? Why are you looking like her now? You're shaped like her. What do we do to these kids? What are we supposed to say to them? I don't know. I don't think it's cruel. What do I think? What do I think? I think that it's okay to tell a kid they're a fat tub of shit. Folks, I love you. We just hit the 30-minute mark. We're doing 30-minute podcasts now to incentivize me to come back to regular podcasting. It's been 7 weeks. I haven't seen you guys in a long time. Do I still got it? Am I still doing a good job? I think so. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. I'm gonna go spend time with my cats because I have made myself depressed. You guys are the best. I hope my cats don't die.